podcast.
That's not Hayden.
Which we all know what that means.
Hello and welcome to Entertain This. Today we have Tom.
Do we?
Possibly. We have me, and then we have a person who is not Hayden. We have our returning.
I would just like to be addressed as not Hayden.
Not Hayden.
We have not Hayden,
Yeah.
also known as Nate.
As Nate. Yep, I'm here. I'm back. Thanks for having me back, guys.
He
cool.
decided to grace us with his presence since Hayden abandoned us to go work for the military. So,
But we all know what that means. Since Hayden is not in attendance, he will be punished at the end of this
severely.
episode for his lack of attendance.
Oh,
yes,
no.
yeah, he doesn't
Oh
get a
my
choice.
gosh.
We don't make any stipulations about it. It's like if you're not here for whatever reason, it doesn't matter.
You just
like,
get punished.
Yeah.
It's like Mitch. It's like I think you were gone for one because you were on vacation. It's like
Yeah.
punished. Hayden serving the country, punished. Hayden sick, punished.
I enjoyed my punishment, which is kind of sadistic, I guess. But when I was on before, I had to watch the Space Homeboys thing.
Yeah.
Homeboys, I didn't even know that show existed.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through. I was like, what are some bad
man.
shows? I'll scroll through my phone. I was like, oh, that looks pretty good.
That was
Goodness
pretty bad.
gracious.
Pretty bad, pretty good.
Speaking of a punishment,
Bad in a good way.
I got punished last episode.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got this thing called Second Glance,
Oh.
which it's like 50 minutes long,
Oh, yeah? I thought.
and
So you got spread a little bit. It wasn't
It-
long.
Second glance.
I thought it was made in the 80s. This was made in the early 90s,
Hmm.
like 1992, 90s.
Hmm.
And it was literally like a production of like some kids in college made this
Yeah.
for like a very religious school
Mhm.
where the main character, Danny.
Which, by the way, he's the preacher off of the God's Not Dead TV movies. He's that guy.
Let's
Was that him?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Man.
I just saw his face in the trailer. I was like, oh, yeah.
So he's a religious guy, go Jesus, and going through high school. The popular kids don't like him because he's a loser, he's a nerd.
Mhm.
And he's like, I wish I never accepted Christ into my life. So God's like, oh, yeah?
That's an odd thing. That's an odd thing to blame everything on.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, these kids are having fun going to parties.
Must be because I'm Christian.
It's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So he goes and he makes this wish or prayer, and like an angel comes to visit him. He's just like, yeah. He's like, you are living your life today as if you never accepted the Lord as your Savior. So he's popular. All the cool kids like him. He's got a better car. His parents are now divorced. He doesn't have a little sister anymore. People are dead.
Oh, a lot happened.
A lot happened. A lot. Like his favorite teacher quit because he couldn't deal with all the popular kids and their shenanigans.
Oh, man.
It was
So this just
See
showed
the good that happens when you accept the Lord?
very preachy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's A Wonderful Life, right? It's Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart.
Great
you
film.
know, it's a Christmas kind of time, and then he wants to commit suicide because he can't ever leave the town. And then the angel shows up and shows him what his life's going to be like. And then they repeated that on every WB show, Smallville, whatever, like
Yeah.
any television show. Hey, let's just do It's a Wonderful Life this week. Okay, cool. And, you know,
Here's our
so this is the Christian
obligatory
version.
Wonderful Life episode.
Right.
But it makes you wonder, like, what kind of moral person was this if that one decision made you just act all these other ways? Just
Yeah.
saying. Just saying.
I mean, he's a teenage guy. He wants to bang the popular chick. Because, I mean, the
Yeah.
blonde girl, it's like, all right, he wants to, go to the cool parties, have the cool car, live the
Right.
cool life. He's just like being nerdy and whatever. And it's just like, oh, it's all because he's a big believer in Jesus. And it's like, okay. So the production was not good. The music was terrible. The filming, the acting, also outrageously horrible.
Yeah.
I could tell from the trailer that the acting was bad.
It wasn't even the trailer I think he was showing us because I think the whole movie,
Oh.
it's all on YouTube for free. And there was ads sprinkled in. And I was like,
Oh.
how much, people watch this enough to necessitate ads? There was 6 of them. And I was
Man, they do. They do. There is an online following for Christian films online worldwide. And you wouldn't know this. You wouldn't. So I have made one of these Christian movies, okay? Dangerous Calling. It's on YouTube now. We put it on YouTube. Nobody thought anything of it. It's got like almost 700,000 views now.
Jeez.
Nice.
The comments are go on for days. It came out because the company that made the Left Behind movies with Kirk Cameron put it out on DVD. Technically, it wasn't really a Christian film. It was a thriller, but it took place in the church world. You guys can use it for someone's punishment one day. But it's actually pretty. I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's like watching a Hallmark movie that has like some thriller implications. So it's the plot was basically written by the two directors who directed the movie. We produced it. Good friends of mine. We grew up making movies together in our backyards, and this was the first feature, and it was kind of just took place in the church where the villain is the nice old church lady, and she's trying to control the pastors, as happens in a lot of small churches, except for this person murders every pastor she doesn't like. So it's kind of very Hitchcock, and
so she's going to make sure she likes who's there.
Yeah, but I would never know that there was like that big audience of just people just watching. Like, I think it's fun to find a movie that's so bad it's good. Yeah. And Christian movies are
like
always have the bad part down. So when you find one that's just kind of culty, kind of good, you're like, oh yeah, this is I'm in. You know? I'm in. I'm locked in on this one. Right.
I like the premise. I like the idea of the movie. I was like, that actually sounds pretty funny.
Yeah, it's got some moments. I think it's I mean, obviously I was part of the set, so it's a little different for me to watch it, but I think it's generally like one of the better movies. I don't think that a Christian film company would have ever. I'm surprised they put the movie out because it's kind of like probably a PG-13 violence rating, which they usually stay away from. And like I said, it's not preachy. It's like the youth pastor dies and gets with a fireplace poker. Not spoiler alert, but anyway, it's on YouTube. Dangerous Calling. Check it out.
So bad it's
like,
good.
comment, subscribe.
So bad it's good is like stuff like Samurai Cop. That movie's horrible, but it was hilarious.
Right.
Especially when Hayden had to watch it. He was complaining about all the production stuff and the lighting and all.
Yeah,
this.
Which like not to get like too off the rails, but like crappy movies like that when you. Especially like someone does like a watch party, like Achievement Hunter had their whole like series where they would watch like the Tromaville movies and just these bad films.
Oh gosh,
but they would have like
Toxic
a drink
Adventure and stuff like that.
I watched Toxic Adventure.
Man,
The movie was amazing. Yeah, but like they would go through, like they'd be sitting there and they'd have like their drinking rules. Yeah, it's like if someone does like a Bavarian hello, and I was like, what is it? And then they explain it's where like some dude just walks up and just grabs a girl right by the chest.
Have you seen Trolls 2? Have you all seen Trolls 2?
I got punished for that.
Did you really?
I did.
Did you see the documentary, Best Worst Movie?
No.
So there's a documentary for Trolls 2 with the people in it years later about how they made the worst movie like ever made. But it develops a fan following of people like sitting and doing screenings like you're talking about and going through the movie and watching it. And it's just, oh man, it's so ridiculous. But the documentary's even better because like the main actor has become a dentist, and he's like working on people's teeth, and he's like, hey, I was in a movie once, and it's called Troll 2. You want to see it? And he talks exactly like that.
That's amazing.
And so the whole time he's just a small-town guy who once upon a time, 20, 30 years ago, happened to be in like this really horrible, weird, spacey movie. But check it out. That's the Best Worst Movie.
Well, so for your second glance, what would you rate that? How good was it for you?
Would you give it a second chance?
No, not even a little.
Would you take a second glance at second glance?
And they say it too, like in the movie, like they like and like they
second glance,
like they say it and like they drop it, like the way the guy says it. It's
that's
just
when
like,
you take a drink. That's when they
it's
say
like,
the name of the movie.
That's like one of the rules. Like there's like if someone says the name of the movie, if someone this happens, if like cliches for film, it's just like you've had your second glance, and the guy like just gives it that, and it's just like that's the name of the movie. That's
kind of like Family Man too with Nick Cage. You know, he's given a glimmer of what it's like in the whole entire movie, and then at the very end they just take it away from you. It's like, oh, he's found happiness. No, it's not real.
Happiness is a lie.
Merry Christmas.
You filthy animal.
Brought to you by
Hallmark.
Red Radner.
It was not good. It was not good. Did not enjoy it. The only saving grace this had, literally, is it was 49 minutes. And not like a feature-length hour and a half movie or something, or God forbid, 2 hours.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, I guess we can move on to movies. We'll start with movies, then TV, then games.
Yeah, not Hayden. He watched a movie.
I did. I watched the new Bond movie.
You did?
Uh-huh. Yep. Have y'all seen it?
No.
We have not yet.
I read the plot synopsis for this, and I don't want to see it.
Do you want spoilers or not spoilers?
I mean,
let's be real. I don't think anybody's going to the movie theater to watch No Time to Die, especially after it's been made for almost 2 years. It's been ready.
Yeah, it's been ready. People have gone. So we went on opening night or whatever, and the theater was kind of it wasn't full. It was more people than I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
But James Bond was so James Bond and me go back into childhood in the 90s, watching all the James Bond movies. James Bond movies was the first thing that I collected. Mm-hmm. So I think growing up on TV, they used to play all the Roger Moore movies. That was our guy. And then Timothy Dalton came along, and nobody really liked him that much, but his movies actually aged not so bad.
In retrospect,
yeah,
Dalton was what Daniel Craig is now.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It's just people weren't ready for that kind of a Bond.
They weren't ready for it. And then Pierce Brosnan came away. Of course, he fit the times perfectly, and one of the best video games ever, GoldenEye. Yeah, bud. And I think that kind of just people ignored probably the other three movies. Those have not aged well. Those are all pretty. Besides GoldenEye, which is watchable.
The second one he did,
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies. That one has actually aged pretty decently. I watched that one not that long ago because they had a bunch of them on Netflix.
It does get a lot of hate, but it's put together fine. It's fine. It's a fine Bond movie.
It's a good Bond movie. I mean, it's not too over the top,
I agree.
like how his movies sort of became, with Tomorrow Never Dies.
Oh, you mean kite surfing?
Yeah, kite surfing from an explosion from this solar powered satellite made of diamonds blowing up the Arctic.
Yeah, into your invisible car.
I was going to say, every time you see worst scene in a movie, worst Bond scene, that comes up every time.
Every single time.
My gosh.
And another horrible Bond scene that pops up is when Roger Moore does the car flip in The Man with the Golden Gun.
And they put the sound effect
and they
in
do the woo. The weird thing about it is they did the stunt. Yeah. It worked. They did it in one shot. The guy did the flip with the car. And then someone had the brilliant idea of adding that stupid sound effect. And after they were just we ruined that whole scene with that dumb sound effect. It's it would have looked perfectly fine and cool if we just left it.
That's the great thing about the Bond series. It started off way back in 1962. It's carried on till today. It's crazy that it lasts that long. When it first started, they're coming out every year, every 2 years. There's not any VHS. You can't rent it. You can't watch it again. You're getting new stuff that's basically the same over and over. But it's our first action hero. There's not another really to compare it to that's not wearing a cowboy hat. So, he was kind of a one-of-a-kind superhero. He had gadgets. He had cool cars. He had hot women. He had all these things that people like to go see. Fantastic locations. And you move through all of these Bonds for years and years. And I didn't understand it at all because we didn't have the internet. So I'm how does this fit together? Why is this other guy James Bond, this old hairy dude? I don't know who my James Bond is as a kid. But then as I got older, Pierce Brosnan became Bond. We started to collect them. It was the first thing I ever collected was the VHS tapes that I could not find. And I didn't know what order they went in. And they don't go together. So I know this sounds crazy because you can figure it out in 5 minutes with the phone now. But back then we didn't have that. So it literally was going to movie stores and Blockbusters and trying to find the tapes and putting them together. When you get them all, you're okay, great. And then you can look at the year on the back of the box and figure out what order they go in. And then you watch it and it still makes no sense. And so, but anyway, all that just to say that, Daniel Craig, his last movie of the series, they kind of did a reboot. It's the only Bond that there is with a beginning, a middle, and an end of his story. So his are the only true sequels that exist. All the other movies stand alone as an action film. And they made those all the way until, I guess it was Die Another Day, the last, the Pierce Brosnan movie we were making fun of. And so interesting stuff. They swap off directors a lot. They sometimes will repeat directors. It's just an interesting series. So in this movie, they kind of brought back everything and the kitchen sink to put into a Bond movie. And
nostalgia.
Yeah, very much so. Fan service out the door, including this was Hans Zimmer's first time scoring a Bond movie. he goes immediately back to 1969. It's on Her Majesty's Secret Service and handpicks the score out, the Louis Armstrong song. We Have All the Time in the World. The theme through that Bond movie was separate and different. The one that George Lazenby played Bond in. And that was probably one of the best Bond movies, in my opinion, just because it had emotion in it and the other movies don't. And this movie kind of mimics that. It's pretty much playing off of the emotions that we've seen in the Craig series and retelling some of those stories, tying everything together, sort of retrospectively, kind of making up as you go along. But I really did enjoy it, and I also did shed a tear.
Okay.
During a Bond movie. A James Bond movie.
You're not supposed to cry during a Bond movie.
I shed a tear. A little much emotion. There's a lot going on in this movie. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, then just fast forward through this part or stop it. I'm giving you plenty of time. I've given you 5 seconds of time to stop before I tell you. You know how the title was No Time to Die?
He had time?
He had time to die.
It was the time. They got me with that one. So James Bond's epic. That's the big spoiler. Bites the dust. At the end of this movie, he dies. Never died, except for in You Only Live Twice, in which he died and then immediately came back because he didn't really die. This is not that.
Is it the one where he hides whatever, like they do the burial at sea and he's just alive inside the thing? He's got like a little breather. He's like, he gets out. He's got like his dress uniform on. They're like, Commander, and he's like, hello.
Now, if that's how they start the next movie, we'll see. But I think this is done. Also, I think that had a lot of Mandalorian influence personally because so Bond movies historically, I say this because Bond movies historically have looked into popular culture at whatever was popular along the way, and then they try to use as much of that as they can. So, blaxploitation becomes a thing. In the 60s, they make Live and Let Die. That's basically a film like that. Or science fiction's Star Wars did good. Let's do Moonraker. They didn't even plan on doing Moonraker.
And they shouldn't have.
They were supposed to do, at the end of whatever the movie is before, it says that the next movie is going to be You Only Live Twice.
Which that didn't come out
until like 82
or 81.
Like 81 or
which
82,
that was a passable Bond film.
It was good. I mean, there's some serious. They always like go crazy with it, and you have like your Moonrakers, and then they correct.
Because like Roger Moore, he still has the record for the most Bond films,
I believe.
But the majority of his movies sucked.
They're pretty bad. They have double pitch pigeons, like double take. There's a pigeon that does a double take in Octopussy, where they do it with editing, and it's like, oh man,
like Unibird's like
there's some bad. They're full of that stuff.
It's like Octopussy, terrible Bond movie.
Yeah,
was not good.
Yeah, no.
Live and Let Die.
There was a hot air balloon chase.
Yeah,
like,
a hot air balloon.
Like
that's like having a chase on a roller coaster.
It's the opposite of action. It's the opposite of an action movie. Anyway. So back to No Time to Die. Basically, they use the Austin Martins like crazy. The original one from Goldfinger has got all the toys. It is the most BA car chase in any Bond movie. Does he inject your seat
to anybody?
I don't remember. I don't think he uses the injector seat in this one. He did in the last movie though. He did in Spectre, so they probably didn't want to bring it back.
But I don't think he ejected.
That's the only thing that worked. He injected himself. He didn't eject someone else.
He ejected himself.
That's called Master. No, I'm sorry. So they did that. They basically had this crazy car chase. It was awesome, unbelievable. That's the way it opened. And then you see the Dr. No titles influence come in.
With the dots.
With the dots. I mean, it's got everything. If you're a Bond fan, if you've seen like more than 5, 6 of the movies, you're gonna see that they took everything. And
from the best ones.
From the best moments. It's like it's a reel of best moments. The car chase is awesome. Like in the last couple of movies, it has not been good. That great anyway. This one I thought was, yes, I love it. Because there's just so much tension between the characters going on. And then the other big spoiler. You guys ready for this?
Ready.
The Mandalorian influence kind of comes in. I mentioned that to say you know, the whole point of the Mandalorian is to protect a child, right?
Blaster
It's
pistols.
the same thing. All that sex that James Bond had,
Finally.
he had a kid.
It caught up to
He
it.
finally,
Got up to it,
he
yeah.
now, see James Bond in his next movie, child support.
The moral of this film is that, you know, if at first you don't succeed,
Try
You know,
a lot
sometimes it takes 50 years.
to
but,
produce an heir.
Yeah, so, man, a lot of stuff happened. I could see how it would get a lot of hate from people who didn't understand kind of what was going on at all. I think if you look at it as a final to the Craig era, you're probably like a little bit like, what? If you look at it as an end to like the whole era since 1962, and this is like the last of the Bond movies, they could end it right now, and I would be super happy because they threw the kitchen sink at it. It had a very Dr. No plot. You know, it didn't make much sense, but most Bond villains don't make much sense. And
now,
so, you know,
You had to suspend a lot of disbelief for a Bond movie.
right.
For certain ones. Other ones where it's like, okay, you know, 60s spy stuff, you know, you kind of get it.
This one was fine. I thought it was fine. I think a lot of people died, and a lot of our characters that we know die. We have a lot of relationships going on. There's certainly more things that I'm not spoiling that also surprised me. It's a long movie. It's like almost 3 hours. So it is the end game of James Bond, basically. I mean, seriously. But anyway, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It did bring a tear to my eye. I thought they played on emotion well. And I would recommend going to see it even if I've spoiled it. I mean, you can't really spoil a James Bond movie. You know, if you've seen the first 25,
It's Bond.
you know what's going to happen.
Well,
you know,
that-
exactly.
And we all knew Daniel Craig said he's not coming back. So it was
He
kind of
he-
hinted
he-
at that
he
he's
pulled a Han Solo.
Yeah.
He pulled.
He did.
He pulled a Han Solo. He's like, you can't bring me back now.
Unless you kill me. Yeah.
I think that was probably a stipulation he made.
Yeah.
It's just like
You got to kill me off, which is a big thing for them to
because that's
do.
never happened in a Bond
Never
film.
happened. Yeah.
It's the first time it's happened.
I mean, I think
And now
that's
we wonder who
probably
will play
why
Bond.
they delayed it so long from coming out, you know, like, because, I mean, you don't want to just go in the middle of the pandemic and it be like the last one for a while.
yeah.
Although it just takes a long time to get any James Bond movie, though. It takes like, I mean, he's been James Bond since 2006, something like that.
Yeah.
So he's
15 years of Bond.
So who will be Bond now?
with only 5 movies.
Yeah.
Marvel's put out how many movies in that time? Like the
Well, they
same
have
amount,
Disney
like
money.
25. Right?
Yeah, they got the Disney
They
money.
have Disney money.
That's true. They
We
do.
can't do James Bond owned by Disney. That would just be ridiculous.
Yep.
So who's going to be James Bond now?
We don't know. We have to wait and see. So
I've seen stuff like Henry Cavill and Tom Hardy and Idris Elba. All of them were like pushed to be like, you know, you should pick these guys. So
I think Idris Elba said he wasn't going to do it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I read an article not that long ago where he's like, I'm too old now.
Yeah, I think
he's
I
like,
saw the
he's
same
like,
thing.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Halloween Kills also came out too. I've seen a couple reviews. I haven't seen the movie.
I read the plot and I was like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
This just sounds.
I read a
So,
review that basically
evil
said
dies
Halloween
tonight.
kills the franchise. And so I was like, man, that hurts.
I've seen it. It was not good.
It was not good.
The Halloween franchise is something that like it started so strong.
Yeah, it did.
They had like probably one of the top 3 horror movies ever made
yeah.
to open. And it's just been a downhill slide. A couple times it kind of peaks for a second. Like, all right, this might be all right. Like Halloween 4. That was a good one.
Yep.
The rest were garbage.
Yeah.
Like Halloween 2. dumb.
Halloween 3 was the season of the witch. Yeah,
That
totally,
movie-
just totally.
That was left
It's a
field.
different movie. Just a
That,
different
that was
movie.
left field.
Yeah.
That did, and
I
everybody
watched that
it.
recently.
Everybody watched it and went, "Where the hell's Mike Myers?
Yeah.
What is this? What's going on here?" And everybody's like, "All right, we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. Just shut up. Just shut
You
up."
can't do that in 3. If you did it in 2, you're like, okay, so it's like an anthology and it's a different story every
Yeah.
time. But you can't do it like after you've had a sequel and then
Yeah.
you try to tell a completely other movie. That's just make people feel ripped off.
But then 4 was good. 5 was 6 and 7 were trash. That was like what? That was H2O and Resurrection.
Oh my gosh. I think they even made those like, I don't even know why Jamie Lee Curtis came back for those. I think she might have
shouldn't
been
have.
contracted.
Like
with
Josh
Disney
Hartnett
or
was in
something.
one of these.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I know
People
him.
show up in all of these franchise movies.
I know him and like Busta Rhymes was in one.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
'Cause isn't Busta Rhymes the one that fought him? Like
Oh.
he went fisticuffs with Mike Myers and like
Yes.
knocked him down, and everybody was like, "Yes."
Yeah, they were like
no.
they were fighting like a basement or something like that.
Right.
He just squares up with him.
He's just like, "Let's go, you pasty face fool."
And then you had the Rob Zombie remakes.
I like
They were like
those.
reboots. They tried to reboot it. I think I remember watching the first one and just going, okay, it's kind of like a love letter, I guess, to the
Yeah, to the-
original. And he had a lot to correct, as you've noted.
Well, I just thought
to bring it back on track. To have
that
people
Mike
remember.
Myers seemed bigger and more imposing than the original Mike Myers. He was this
Well,
guy was like 7 foot tall and like
shape.
built like a
built like a lineman. He's just because like the first one, like there was 2 actors that played, or 3 actors that played Michael Myers in the first one. You had the kid, and then you had the Shape as he was known.
yeah.
Right.
And then you had the visual one where he takes the mask off.
Uh-huh.
That guy was going to play him the whole time, and then they were sitting there on set, and like one of like the grips or whatever, he was like 6'6" or like 6'7", just a big tall guy, like goofy looking.
you do
and they're just like, hey, put this on, put that on, and it's just like, all right, walk just normal pace from here to here, and then he just did it, and everybody went, yeah, you're fired as a grip, you're hired as an actor,
Yeah.
and that's how he got the job.
Well, there you go. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, so
He was actually in this new one.
was he?
His last name's Castle.
Well, they
Oh,
brought
okay.
him back.
Yeah, I don't know who he plays or what he does for Halloween Kills, but he's in it.
Okay.
So that was cool to see him bring it back.
That's nice. It's kind of like when they did that. Did you ever see that that horror film Hatchet?
Uh-uh.
It had like everybody in it. It had like the guy who plays Freddy. It has the guy who played Jason. It had like all these old school cameo appearances throughout the whole movie, and it was it wasn't a bad one.
It was meh.
It was meh. That was a while ago though. It came out. So Halloween Kills. What else was new? Oh yeah, Alec Baldwin shot someone. So that was real movie news.
Yeah.
And the memes have started in force.
Oh my gosh, they're so horrible too. Like I don't know how you guys feel about this. I can't laugh at it because I worked in the film industry and I know the conditions had to be like freaking horrible. And this stuff happens all the time on these sets because they don't give anybody a break. And at this time, for it to happen now, the reason it's really getting picked up in the press is because like strikes for
It's
film
Alec Baldwin.
crews started for like months back. Where it was all about conditions. So now you got every workers union having an example of like the worst case scenario that could possibly happen when you have work conditions. I don't think this film company is coming back.
I just don't get like how you get a prop gun with live ammunition.
if you
It's
have
like, how the hell do you make that mistake?
If you have a designated person to watch over weapons and stuff, they should be competent enough to know how to do all this stuff. Like, I mean, not that I'm perfect, but I'm pretty sure I could, check and see if a gun's loaded or not. I mean, it's not that if that's his job.
Or
it's
discern
it's like
live
such
ammo.
a hard accident to make. You're
Yeah.
like, oh man, I guess this guy who
And
was
why
doing
would
the
you
armory
have
is probably
both?
not good.
Yeah.
There at the same time. Like, why would you have your set piece prop weapons and just live ammo just about?
There shouldn't be no reason for a live ammo on a set because even like
No.
for fake shots or when you're shooting like just wood or cars or whatever, you wouldn't use live ammo.
I'm guessing that these were like Western. It was a Western they were shooting, so these were like old guns.
Yeah,
So why would an old gun be loaded? Like, why would you have an old, black powder 45 or whatever they were using on set?
I don't know. I mean, it's
We
because
weren't there.
was-
Call Dog the Bounty Hunter. We need an investigation.
Yeah.
well, it's like the Crow movie where Brandon Lee got shot. He got shot because there was still a part of a bullet in the chamber from where there was a misfire or something in a prior scene or something like that.
Yeah.
And that the blank fired whatever was in there.
Gave it enough force to launch it back out.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you think the people would check this stuff? That's their job.
Even blanks are lethal. Like, there's like a small gap, like from the barrel to like it has a lethal range.
Concussive force.
Yeah, will kill somebody.
Obviously, we don't know really what happened, but at the same time, it's like, goodness gracious, like that when conditions get so bad on a set and you're moving so fast and your pressure's moving, and there's a walkout and half of the people leave that same day, like you stop.
Yeah.
You don't like keep shooting. You don't keep going. And I know there's immense pressure to do that because of time and budget, and somebody's like really, really pushing. But like it's just it's a recipe for something to get hurt. This is all this was like a gun was involved, but it could have been like a 3-phase generator. It could have been electrocution. It could have been like a fire. It could have been 100 other things, but it was this. And so, man, hate it for the families and all the folks who probably just got their jobs back. But man, that happened. So that's kind of the movie news. You guys covered a lot on the last episode of the podcast with folks taking the Warlock's position and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
All right. Well, then we'll move on to TV.
You watched something.
Yeah, I watched something.
Oh, I did watch. Sorry, I did watch a little bit of Dune. Dune is actually the other thing that's on HBO now, and it's out in theaters. I watched 20 minutes of it.
You watched 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to save that one for Hayden because Hayden's been like foaming at the mouth about it.
Let's let Hayden take that one next time.
I did go see Last Duel, and I'd have to say that's probably one of the better movies I've seen in a while too.
Oh, nice.
I saw it Friday. So
Nice.
But we'll go on to my TV, which is a Midnight Mass. It was on Netflix.
I thought about watching it. I almost turned it on the other night, and I read the description, and I was like, I'm going to invest all my time into this. I cannot start it now.
It's got a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb, and it's made by the same person that made The Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor, which those were okay to me. Wasn't a big fan.
It's written by Stephen King, isn't it? I think it's an adaptation.
I don't know.
I'm not sure,
but I know that it does have similarities along the Salem's Lot, where this is an isolated community, and a supernatural force kind of works its way into the community. But basically, like, there's a pastor who's over this little small church, which it's like a little island community that do all their fishing and stuff. There's like maybe 100 people on the island.
Wow.
And this pastor goes off on this mission. I think he goes to like Jerusalem or something like that. And when he's supposed to be coming back. He doesn't come back. There's a new guy that takes his place.
Oh.
And it does a really good job. Like you were talking about, like the church movie that you were talking about that you had made.
Dangerous College?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where like it has the woman.
Check it out on YouTube.
The woman that's like really over the church and wants everyone to like, she wants it to run the way she wants it. There's one of those kind of ladies at the church.
Just a busybody.
Yeah,
old crone.
Yeah, she's into everyone's business, and like she's really into the preacher, the new preacher's business, and all that stuff. And it's interesting the way, I don't want to reveal everything because it would kind of spoil it, but the supernatural effect, I've never seen this, I guess, take on the
supernatural.
Yeah, it's different, and I really liked it. It does start off really slow. The first few episodes are just kind of building
a lot of world building and character.
Who these people are, why they're on this island, why they're like, they just choose to stay here, even though like their community's failing and stuff. But
they're just too stubborn to throw in the towel. Yeah,
I mean, it's got good effects, good acting. For the most part, there's a couple of people that are kind of cringeworthy, but for the most part, it's really good. It's on Netflix. It's 7 episodes, so it's like 7.5 hours long.
Okay.
Of content, but and there's several swerves throughout, like stuff you wouldn't expect to happen, because like you have your supernatural element, but then you also have these people that either are good or bad depending on what they find out as the show goes on, and it's really good. I was surprised on how much I liked it, because about halfway through it takes a big dramatic turn. And then with 2 episodes left, you get another swerve that's like, oh, okay. Ooh. So it's good. I'm trying not to reveal too much because that would kind of spoil it, but I really liked it. I would give it a 7 out of 10 at least.
Did the mass happen at midnight?
It does.
Oh.
Ooh. Is it in Massachusetts?
Well, I don't know.
Ooh.
But, I'll go ahead and reveal this. It has to do with vampires because,
What? I didn't see that coming.
Because I said it kind of revolves around Salem's Lot and the Midnight Mass, but
vampires.
It's pretty interesting the way they go about it, I thought.
Aside on vampires real quick. So,
yes.
I think that Hollywood should hire kids to come up with the next series of like movies. I was walking around the neighborhood with my kids, and out of nowhere, my daughter goes, do you think that maybe thousands of years ago, witches and vampires got in a battle, and the witches turned all the vampires into mosquitoes? And I'm like, the through line of that kind of could work. And then she goes, well, because then bats eat the mosquitoes, and so those are the only vampires left. That sounds like a Netflix series.
That sounds like a throwback shot,
what?
like in a show. It's just like 10,000 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's like, what about werewolves though? Where they come into play?
Yeah.
Let's flesh this out a second.
Then you realize you're into a deep conversation with a 9-year-old and
about mosquito vampires.
About vampires. What are you guys talking about? Nothing.
It wouldn't. Just keep walking, sir.
Yeah.
Just keep walking. Take your dog and get out of here.
But anyways, this show it starts out like you have the new pastor that comes in. You have the old crotchety woman that wants to run everything in the church.
Mm-hmm.
You have a guy that comes back to the island for the first time in years because he just got out of prison because he accidentally murdered someone with he crashed him like with a DUI.
Oh.
So he actually killed him with like a machete.
guilty.
It's like, I can't stop.
You have a woman that she got pregnant, so she came back to the island because she wasn't married, so she came back to live with her family and stuff.
You got secrets.
Kids out of wedlock.
And then you have like your doctor that lives on the island that has this old and what'd you call it? Not dyslexic.
He's dyslexic.
Parkinson's?
Dementia.
Oh, dementia.
Mom that lives with her, and then you have the one like he's the sheriff, but he's like the only one on the island that's Muslim, and the people just kind of like don't like him. He came from another department. I forget the whole thing behind his backstory, but he came from another department for some reason. And him and his son lived there, so it's kind of interesting the way they go about mending all these people together. But it's a show I'd recommend people to watch. Like I said, it starts off slow, so if you can just bear with it, it gets really good. So
Be a good one to binge up into the holiday.
But then I'll go ahead and move on to my TV news. Which
What have you?
Ahsoka Tano, the TV series, Hayden Christensen's going to resume his role as Anakin in that.
Ooh.
Not Darth Vader, but Anakin, so we'll probably get some flashbacks to him training her and stuff like that. Was it Chris Ayres that voiced Frieza in the Dragon Ball Z series? He passed away.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. Then we also have a John Wick prequel that's going to have Mel Gibson.
What?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm kind of excited
Is
about
he
that.
John Wick's dad?
No, it's going to be based in the 1970s.
Not that far back.
Not that far back.
It'll be based in the 1970s, and it'll be about the Continental, the hotel
okay.
thing.
Yeah,
so it'll be
yeah.
more focused on
Okay,
that.
makes sense.
So they haven't revealed what his role would be. He won't be John Wick's like related to John Wick. I forgot what they said. He has like a one-word title for whatever his
It's
thing
like
is.
the owner,
I,
the proprietor.
no, there's some other actor that's kind of unknown that's going to be like I forgot his name,
Big
the
bad.
owner of the
Is he
Continental.
the concierge?
Yeah. And then Smallville is going to have an animated TV show now.
How excited are you about that?
I am. Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum have gotten together to where they want to get this made, so they want to be
Can you
the
believe
voice
that show
cast.
is 20 years old now?
No, it's sad.
Just celebrated their 20th anniversary.
I would
Crazy.
totally be on board for a Metropolis series with the same actors.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point.
Did you watch Smallville?
I watched all of it. I've seen it. I've seen it all the way through 3 times.
Yeah, so have I.
We even did a trivia series against Mitch.
Oh
That
my
was
gosh.
Smallville.
Yeah? Did you lose?
He lost.
He lost. Oh.
We didn't do Smallville.
Yeah, we did. I had questions from Smallville.
Oh well, that was all. It was about Superman in general.
Look,
Right.
Smallville is hard to remember. There's so much that happened in Smallville. Like the first 4 seasons, okay, I'm with you. And then I watched it all the way to season 10 and then rewatched it several times. But it's, man.
I watched it all the way through, and then my wife, when we started dating, she wanted to, wanted to know. Oh well, I made her watch some of it, and then she wanted to see how it happened at the beginning. So we watched it all the way through again. Currently, we're watching it through again because there's nothing else to watch on TV.
That's pretty much what we did. Like when we were pregnant with my first daughter, my wife had to go on bed rest, and so we spent pretty much that whole year watching 10 seasons of Smallville on the couch.
It's a good show.
It's crazy.
It's a good show, Tom.
When my child was born, she came out just singing, "Save me," song over and over and over.
But that's all the TV news I have. So, Tom, we can move on to you with games.
Games. So
All right, games.
played a little Back for Blood. I don't know if it was an actual like successor to the Left 4 Dead series, but it feels like it is.
Yeah, it seems
I
like.
don't know if it was made by the same people because I don't know who made Left 4 Dead.
I mean, they do the whole thing like left with the number 4 dead.
Turtle
or
Rock
Back 4
Studios made this. So Back for Blood online multiplayer. It's pretty much like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
There's 4 people. You get like little player cards or whatever for like little attribute like abilities. Like instead of melee with punching, you have a knife so you can stab people. You can heal a little faster. You can revive people faster. You get more ammo. Your stamina's increased or what have you. And there is a bit of a campaign that I think is actually longer than Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, probably. Because
I remember Left 4 Dead's 2 being like pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
it could be done in a day.
Yeah, we played this one, and it took us a while just to get through a couple of levels.
It was, it gets to you. But there's, obviously multiple groups of zombies. You have your rank and file dead people, and then you have what we call the big dick man.
Yeah.
It's not actually his wiener. It's his arm, and it's like a club that's just dragging behind him. And the dude's like 10, 12 feet tall. And he just winds that bad boy up and just smacks the piss out of you.
Oh, man.
And then there's the Spider-Man zombie.
Yeah.
Is what I call him, because he like jumps on the wall and he starts like shooting like stuff out of his chest at you, and it like grapples you. So that's Spider-Man zombie. And then there's explodey zombies.
They look like big tank looking things.
They're easy to kill, but like if they can run stupid fast. So this like Kenmore Elite fridge with a face starts like coming out of nowhere, and everybody's like, it's the exploding guy, and all of us start mag dumping him, and he just goes rah! And then sprints like Usain Bolt across the screen and explodes vomit everywhere, and you're just like, I don't like this.
And then we had the ones that tried to sneak up on us and carry us away.
Yeah,
When you're not
the kidnapping zombies.
Kidnappings.
It's just like,
zombies are kidnapping people now, guys.
yeah, we'll be playing and you just hear somebody go, "It's got me! It's trying to help! And you just like look, it's like you're like wrapped up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this thing would like you'd be playing, all of a sudden it'd just be up behind you, like grab you in like a bear hug and be biting you as it's pulling you away
from the rest of the squad.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah, it happened. I was standing right next to Hayden, and Hayden didn't even like turn.
He's like, "What are you talking about?"
He's like,
I
that.
love horror games. Horror games kind of are more scary than most horror movies.
Yeah, because then it's you that has to do it. Do you know they're hunting you?
They want me dead. Yeah. And then there's the ogre.
Oh yeah, the big, like.
So there's every kind of zombie.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on
too, or just.
If there is, we haven't come across it yet.
We did come across the birds, which our friend Evan he shot them one level. Every time he was shooting at zombies, he would end up hitting the birds, and when the birds scatter, it just makes like a horde of zombies come after you. Like they all hear the birds.
Yeah. Like there's like certain objectives, like you have to do it to like you have to blow up this big tanker to make a hole so you can go through across a bridge, and it's like it's gonna call the horde. It's like in your head, it's like we're gonna have to kill a lot of freaking zombies here in a second. So everybody loaded, everybody's buckled up. All right, here we go. And then there's other ones where it's like, you have to be stealthy. And these birds like eating a body, and like somebody like scared the birds and they fly away, and it's just like, well, it was fun while it lasted, boys. Lock and load.
There was ones like he shot the birds on accident after we just got done killing a bunch of zombies. Some more showed up. Well, in the process of shooting these zombies, he hit another pack of birds that called more.
I was wondering who that was because I thought it was you.
Well, he did it twice, and then I accidentally did it on the third set of birds that I shot. It's like, oops.
Sometimes I wonder whose team they're really on. When I play, sometimes I think they're like secret zombies.
They could be.
They played a little bit before I got to play with them. So when I joined, they were like, "Hey, don't shoot the birds." I was like, "You mean these?" Pow! And they're like, "God."
And it's like, what does that do? And then I just hear it's like in the background. It's like, all right, Mitch, have fun killing those 30-something zombies that are about to come over that hill.
And then I abandoned them all and shut the door.
So you start off in a.
I just ran ahead and shut the door behind me.
Sorry, can't do it, guys.
That's a typical Mitch fashion in a survival setting. It's all about him, not about the rest of us.
I need to survive.
Even though, like, to complete the level, all four of us have to make it inside the safe room.
He's just
and
not
close
going
the
to die
door.
with you.
He's just like, I
must die alone.
There's not enough stuff here. Not enough for everybody. Close. It's like, you guys are on your own. Suck it.
Bye.
So each mission starts and ends with like a safe room, and there's like a buy station, whatever. And there's like different guns and attachments, ammo, and like power up stuff you can get, like defibrillators to like quickly, res a teammate, grenades, etc. So you start there, you go through the whole level, and then you fight your way to a safe room, kill everybody there, get inside the safe room, and once the whole team's inside, you close the door. Level's complete. On to the next. It is kind of rinse and repeat.
Yeah, we got to the one level where you had to run all the way across this bridge with zombies and all sorts of manner of things chasing you. Get to the other side, then just to find out you have to grab a bomb and go back through all the zombies to plant the bomb.
Boat that's like wedged under the bridge to blow the boat so the bridge collapses.
Oh.
So you had to go through and get past all the zombies just to go back through them.
But I had the automatic shotgun with like the drum magazine, and like I just followed you guys, and I was like, "Yeah,
that's fun."
Just spraying, and like I think I got left behind.
Yes,
I was reloading. I killed all these zombies and saved their lives like 3 times a piece, and I just watched all of them run up the stairs, and I'm like, "Where you guys go?" It's like, "We're done. We gotta get out of here." And I'm like, "Crap!" And I reload and I start running, and it makes you slow, the big ass shotgun. and I'm running, and I'm like taking zombies down as I'm going. And like
Each one running fast enough.
And the timer's like 3, 2, and I'm still on the boat, and I was like, oh.
I was standing on the shore just watching. I was like, there's nothing else I can do. I just watch him run across at the ball, and the boat just blew up.
What we're really trying to tell you is here, not Hayden. Don't play video games with Mitch.
Yeah, right. You're going to be all alone.
You're on your own for the
on
vast majority. That's why, like, I showed you a clip of me team wiping a whole squad by myself. I've had to get used to living in that mindset.
Look,
it's me versus everybody. I have a team who occasionally will help.
I help when it's convenient and it works for the betterment of the team.
Right. Yeah.
If I know he's going to die, he's on his own.
If your help's not worth, you don't feel like your help is worth anything.
Yeah.
You don't help.
There's no point for both of us to die.
Right.
One of us has to survive.
It's logical help.
It's logical help. Logical help.
As you guys talk about this, I am like my imagination has gone to. If I was an old guy that didn't understand, you guys were having a conversation about video games, and let's just say we're in a Cracker Barrel, and you guys are talking about how Mitch abandoned you because, and then I'm shooting all these zombies with this barrel shotgun, and it just like that's a great scene. That's just a great scene.
Oh yeah, I mean, one of us has to survive.
No idea what you're talking about.
If I get out, I can at least bring you back. If we both die, the game's over. I'm just saying. Leave the good guy that's really good at first-person shooters to slow everything down so I can get away.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my thing. It's like we'll get rushed, and it's just like, and they won't say anything. I just look and they're gone.
He looks on the mini-map and we're like 20 yards away.
Friends?
Hello, friends? Squad?
Hello?
Team?
To be fair, we do that to Hayden, too.
Yeah, we do it to Hayden all the time.
We'll bait the people to go after Hayden, and then we'll take off.
Yeah. Hayden will run out into the open, and me and Mitch will hide and watch a team, like, corral and, like, try to, like, have their way with him almost. It seems like they have, like, rape intent in their eyes. And Hayden's just screaming and getting shot. And then me and Mitch are just like, and they're all close together.
Yeah, because then they have their backs turned to us.
Yeah.
So
and then Hayden's dead, and he's just like, back to the Mitch and Tom show. In the spectating screen. Anywho, on to the news. So it seems like the holiday bonanza release of video games is kind of slowing down. So I read this article where pretty much February is becoming the new big time release.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird because normally it's all about, Christmas time, the holiday sales, Black Friday deals and et ceteras.
But since all the games are on shipping containers.
Stuck somewhere in the Suez Canal on a boat. I lost my whole train of thought. I got stuck on that boat in the Suez Canal. Anywho, so a bunch of games are actually supposed to be dropping this February. Elden Ring just got pushed back, which is supposedly the love child of Dark Souls and Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Which just sounds like I don't want to play it. That got delayed till February. Horizon Forbidden West, Saints Row, and the Destiny 2 expansion, The Witch Queen.
Yeah, but that's an expansion, so it's not.
Although they're saying the Witch Queen is going to be the biggest expansion to Destiny.
Oh, really?
To date.
Okay.
Which Destiny has just been updating itself because Destiny 2 came out like 3-4 years ago, maybe 5.
Maybe 5, yeah.
And they're just like, hey, big expansion, new stuff, big expansion. We're not going to make a new game, but hey, new stuff.
Now, to their defense, though, they do put out a lot of stuff with their expansions. Like, it's like a whole new planet with all these new missions and everything.
Yeah,
so.
they kind of have been
building a universe.
Yeah. They're kind of doing like a GTA 5.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, there's a lot to do in Destiny. Like, unless you just have no job and have all the time in the world, you can't finish everything they have each week. Like that's new for the week. Because
I think that's how they pick what to do for expansion packs. They say, what would a guy like that has no job and all the time in the world, and then they make that. Yeah,
I mean, because there's so much to do that you could never finish it all before it resets the next week. So,
and in the week or two before February, Rainbow Six Extraction should be coming out in late January, and Pokemon Legends
Arceus.
So I was like, okay,
I'm looking forward to that game because that's on the Switch. I can play it sitting on the couch instead of.
There was a funny little tidbit I read in here where they talk crap about Cyberpunk, which just makes me happy because that was like Hayden's wet dream of a video game that blew up in his face. But apparently the average range now of video gamers is 35 to 44 years old.
Because we all grew up.
We've gotten older. That's a demographic that's just getting older and older.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we can't get people hired for positions that many.
True.
See, they're the guys sitting at home with all the time in the world buying expansion packs.
Playing video games.
Making all us that want to play games that have jobs aggravated because we can't keep up. But anyways, I digress.
I gave up a long time ago trying to keep up. Gosh, I'm pathetic when it comes to video games.
Like we play in the Warzone, and we just can't keep up with all these streamers and kids. It's fun to play, but
it's too much. You have to pick a lane. You have to pick, at least one kind of game that you like and stick with it.
It's more or less just like the streamers and people who don't have full-time jobs. We can't compete against because they just play for hours and hours and hours and hours. We play a couple hours combined, a week. Like we play in 3 days what it takes them to do in half of their day of playing.
Wow. Yeah.
Wild.
And Resurgence has become the sweat fest.
Because that's what everybody plays now.
Yeah, because regular Verdansk, Hacker City, and nonsense, and streamers, and TTV people, and Facebook gaming, and crap. Yeah. Resurgence is basically where everybody else is now gone, and it's just sweat. Like the walls are wet playing that game. It is outrageous. But that's all I have, which I think now brings us to the long-awaited trivia.
And seeing as how Hayden's not here, I just kind of stole his thunder and took his trivia day without telling Tom until it was too late.
So, we'll wait to punish Hayden at the end.
Well,
he already knows.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get punished, but then it'll be between one of you two as well. So there will be a double punishment.
What's the topic?
Well,
let's go.
I have two things. I have 1980s horror trivia, and then while I had time, I wrote down just regular horror trivia. See, would y'all rather have 80s horror trivia or just regular horror trivia from
anytime,
beginning to anytime? Yeah,
whatever.
You're the guest. It's up to you.
We can go.
I
almost want to stay in the lane of the 80s, but at the same time, there's a lot of good stuff that happened outside of that. You have two sets of questions.
Yeah.
Let's do all of it.
We'll do the overall.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do both of them?
No, we're not gonna do both. No.
Well, does the overall
it encompasses from like the 1920s to present day? Just it's 20 questions.
We'll do that one.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay.
We'll run the gamut of the decades of horror.
We'll see what we do. If we both don't know anything, we'll go to the 80s.
We'll see how this works.
Let's see. Let me get my page here so I can keep track. Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, there you go. I just left that on there for you.
All right.
Make your life easy.
Trivia.
All right, we'll start out. Number one for regular horror movie trivia, since this will be coming out the week before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, how many people die to Jason in the first Friday the 13th?
I'm going to guess. Oh, you got it.
I hit the.
Oh, that's how it works.
0.
Yes. It was a trick question.
Starting with a trick question. See that?
Yeah, I don't like this.
You got it.
Now he's untrustworthy.
Number two, what is the number one rule on Randy's list for surviving a horror movie in Scream?
Don't have sex.
Yes.
I was going to say cardio.
Yeah, he says if you have sex in the movie, you die.
Yeah, that's it. It's over.
Number three, in the movie 28 Days Later, who is blamed for releasing the virus?
The French.
No.
The CDC.
No.
The military.
No.
Michael Bay.
The government.
Really?
A government.
The birds?
No.
The bees.
Give up?
Danny Boyle.
Not the bees. And 28 Days Later?
Yeah.
Muslim extremist terrorists.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I know
Pigs.
It was like a virus, right?
Yeah, it was a virus. But in this one, like the people working at the biolab or whatever had been working on this virus.
Yeah.
Well, animal rights activists went in and broke these animals out.
Oh, yeah.
They broke
From
out the monkeys.
beginning. Oh, yeah. And the
I always get
monkeys,
that part confused with Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
to be honest.
All right, we'll move on. Number four. Which horror movie was the first of its genre to be nominated for Best Picture?
Silence of the Lambs.
No.
What? Oh, it was the first to win?
Well, this one says first nominated.
No.
The Thing?
No.
First nominated for Best Picture,
Yes.
but it didn't win.
No.
Psycho?
No.
Oh, I know. I'm going to say Frankenstein?
No.
Son of Frankenstein?
Grandson of Frankenstein?
I don't know exactly what year, but I want to say it was 70s or 80s that this movie came out.
Halloween.
I can't remember. No.
Did I already say The Thing?
Yes.
It wasn't Silence of the Lambs. Okay, so
80s.
horror film in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaws.
No.
Damn. Oh, that was a good one. I don't know.
Oh, wait, huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Rosemary's Baby.
No. The Exorcist.
Are you kidding me?
That movie?
That was the first?
That was the first one nominated for Best
makes-
Picture.
Dumb.
Number
Dumb.
5.
I would have not guessed that.
Which horror movie was the most profitable of all time cost to earn? So, like, from what it cost to make the movie to what it actually earned.
Halloween.
Friday the 13th.
No.
What? Oh,
Jaws.
Paranormal Activity.
Yes.
Damn it. 'Cause I know like Halloween's budget was like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity was like
Well, this is the thing,
13,000 or something.
Oh,
You
really?
get out of the range of the years, the decades.
Yeah.
Like the later ones always make more money. So, but I think like as far as film history goes, yes. Everything you said was right. Paranormal Activity, like, come on, dude.
Yeah, they spent like
Dude with a video camera running around, like, doing the thing. And, okay, it's a found footage movie.
it was like 13 to 20 something $1,000 they used to make it, and they made millions upon millions on it. So
Spawning
All right.
sequels.
Just copied Blair Witch Project.
number 6, what is the highest grossing Stephen King film to date?
Oh, Lord.
It Chapter 2.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
The remake, the second part of it.
That makes
That's
sense.
not even as good as
that's
the first
new.
part.
That's
Yeah.
again. That was exactly when it comes to money.
Mm-hmm.
It's the new movies.
Number 7, Carrie is doused in blood at her prom from what animal?
It was a pig.
Yes.
Nice,
You took the fast one, didn't you?
great movie.
No, I'm using the slow one.
You just took one. Number 8, in which film did Annabelle the doll make her debut?
The Conjuring.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good guess. Good guess.
Number 9, what is the name of the camp in Friday the 13th?
Oh, Crystal Lake.
Yes.
Camp
Damn
Crystal
it.
Lake.
Yes.
I was like, please stall that. I know that one.
Number 10, what was the 20th century's first American horror film?
Dracula?
The 20th century's first. The 20th century.
Not Dracula.
Oh,
Dr. Caligari.
Nosferatu.
No.
The 20th century's first horror movie. Was it Nosferatu?
Is it Frankenstein?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't know that, but supposedly that was the first American horror movie.
Okay, American horror
Yeah.
movie. Because I was like, Nosferatu came out in like 1920 something.
Yeah. That's what I was like.
And that movie's still creepy.
That's what I was like. It's American, so.
It's a
Wait,
silent
it wasn't the 1930s Frankenstein. It was Thomas Edison's Frankenstein. Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it wasn't 1930. It was like way back in the Black Dahlia, like the studio that he used. I think it was his version of a silent Frankenstein that had to be the first horror.
Okay.
Mm.
So when we say Frankenstein, people think of the 1930s one.
They think Boris Karloff.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 11. What is the name of the clown in The Devil's Rejects?
Not
Yes.
Pennywise.
Chuck.
No.
Got it.
You thought it was going to be it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't freaking know. I don't watch that. I don't like that movie.
I haven't seen The
I don't
Devil's
like that
Rejects in like since it
I
came out.
rejected that movie.
Rejected. I canceled it.
Yeah, canceled it.
You give up?
Tim. Clown.
Want to make a guess?
Killer Clown. I don't know.
Biff.
Captain Spaulding.
Have y'all seen?
Okay.
Have y'all seen Killer Clowns from Outer
Outer
Space?
Space.
I have
Yes.
Was that a
Classic.
punishment for someone? It should have been.
No.
not. Not yet.
It might be though.
Uh,
How'd you bring it up?
I saw a shirt for that, like in the Spirit Halloween store. I was like, man, somebody must have found that on streaming. That's a deep cut.
Yeah. Number 12. In 1931, Dracula was released. What actor played him in that movie?
Bela Lugosi.
Yes. I wasn't sure if you know that. I figured
Beat
he
it on
would.
speed.
Look, as someone who's part Hungarian, we're all very well versed with Bela Lugosi. He's
Yeah.
a national treasure.
I just wasn't sure if you know the name. All right. Number 13. In what state is the house from Amityville Horror?
New York.
Yes.
I've seen the house. They changed the quarter moon windows
Yeah.
because people would like drive up to the house and like park in front, take pictures,
Yeah.
steal chunks of the lawn.
Number 14.
I just watched both of those movies.
In which horror movie did this person make his film debut? Johnny Depp.
And Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
I was gonna say Scream 3.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Number 15. Who played Jonathan Harker in the 1990s Bram Stoker?
Keanu Reeves,
Yes.
Nice.
That
That's a
was the
great movie. That's a great movie.
except for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Number 16. What is the name of the vampire played by Tom Cruise in Interview with a Vampire?
I don't know.
Claude.
No.
Klaus.
No.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie.
You haven't seen the movie? Oh, my
No.
gosh.
I have.
It's a great movie.
Wait, played by Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise?
Cruise. Who was also the same character in the Queen of the Damned movie.
I don't remember. I just don't. I ain't got to guess. It was something Victorian.
Lestat de Lancourt.
See, Victorian.
Yeah.
French.
French.
My memory rejects French things.
Yeah, he was from France in the 1430s. So
The 1430s.
yes.
Yeah. You know, back in the old good
Before
old
the
days.
Renaissance.
Good old days.
Number 17. In Silence of the Lambs, what is Buffalo Bill creating?
A suit of skin.
Yes.
It puts on the lotion.
A sports jacket.
Puts on the lotion.
With a dickie.
You guys think Silence of the Lambs like qualifies for horror film? Really?
I don't feel like it's a horror. I feel like
It's
it's
definitely
more,
in that suspense thriller.
It is.
Yeah.
And it gets like all the horror cred in the world because I think it won Best Picture or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't find it as horror.
When you watch
It's-
it's kind of like
It's in that gray, murky.
it's in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that Hitchcock kind of deal.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, number 19. What Tim Burton movie features the Headless Horseman?
Sleepy Hollow,
Yes.
played by Christopher Walken.
Yes.
Hi.
I'm headless. I've got no head.
Oh, actually, I have more than 20 questions for this one. There are 25 questions.
Keep it going.
I've been trying to pick my
Keep it going. We're
nose
doing good.
for 30
This is not like we're
years.
staring at each other like the last time I was here when I didn't know anything.
Number 20. What horror movie has a black cat named Thackeray Binks?
Oh, Hocus Pocus.
At least you knew it. That's good.
grew up on
that
that
was
movie.
good. It's a good movie.
Number 21. The movie Frankenstein was adapted by a book written by who?
Mary Shelley.
Yes.
Fast on that trigger.
Read the book too.
Number 22. The character Dracula was inspired partly by who?
Goodness, you're fast.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yes. Who is Michael Myers' mask a cast of?
William Shatner.
Yes.
I knew that one as well.
Number
The
24.
the Shat Man.
What is written on the walls in the hotel in The Shining?
Oh my gosh.
It's written in blood.
Red Rum.
Yes.
Is it
It's murder.
murder backwards?
For some reason, like that was the last thought in my head.
Number 25. In the movie Tremors, what are the creatures called?
Oh, son of
He got the button though.
a. Wait, they're called Tremors.
No, they're called. I know what they're called.
What are they called? Take it.
Graboids.
Graboids.
Is that what he
Yeah,
calls
that's
them?
right. That's right.
Now,
Graboids.
I have several bonus
That's
questions.
Frank Decker, isn't it? Or what's his name? The guy,
Actor.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin
and the
Bacon.
other
Kevin
guy.
Bacon.
I forgot the other one's
Fred
name.
Ward.
Fred Ward. Yeah, that's it. Fred Ward's awesome.
I have several.
Why do I know that?
I have several bonus questions that are a little more harder. If y'all want to try.
What's the score? Where are we at?
Well,
Like a trigger game right now.
it's 13-7.
I'm losing.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's fast on that trigger.
but these are worth double the points. So
These are.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right, let's
so
ride
I don't
it
know
out.
that it's gonna matter. He's beating me to the punch here.
The Necronomicon.
See, I beat you that time.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Do I have to know the rest of the question?
When you
Evil
press-
Dead.
Yes.
All right, I was like, it's Evil Dead.
I don't know what the rest of the question is. It could be like, what does it say to wake up the dead?
Well, I was gonna say the Necronomicon Ex Mortis is an item in what horror franchise?
yeah, there you go.
The Evil Dead.
Perfect.
I wasn't sure if y'all would know
I
that.
had to
just
beat him
because-
on the trigger, so I had to
I
hit it before the question, or I'm gonna lose.
I like listening to the whole
Well,
question.
actually, yeah, he gets 2 points for that one. So
Okay, we'll listen to the rest.
let's see. The next bonus question: Zombies as we know them today are commonplace. What was the first movie to feature cannibalistic zombies? Oh, yes,
Night of the Living Dead.
yes. I didn't realize you'd press the button.
That's how
But
fast
yes.
I was.
Cannibalistic zombies.
Did I get 2 points for that?
You did.
Awesome. Thank you.
What is the Munsters' address?
Oh, we've asked this question before.
The show The Munsters. What was their address?
I don't know. Spooky Boulevard.
I have no idea. 666 something lane, Spooky Lane.
Close.
1802 Spooner Street.
No.
I don't know.
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
1313 Mockingbird.
That does seem.
Get that tattooed on my
no way I'm
foot.
guessing that.
All right, the next one. What are the names of the three guys living together in Shaun of the Dead?
Sean, Ed, Pete.
Yes.
Nice. Nicely done.
I figured everybody
Getting
would
demolished.
know Sean and Ed, but I didn't know if they would know Pete.
I know because Peter Serafinowicz.
Last double bonus question. What is the real name of the Jigsaw killer in the Saw series? The killer's name.
John.
Last name?
Malkovich.
New movie plot. John Malkovich. I don't know.
John Kramer.
Kramer.
You got John. I mean, I'm impressed with John. You should at least give him one of those points.
He just threw out. A
I
shaman
knew
name.
it was John something.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't know
Smith.
it was Kramer.
John Smith, maybe.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
John Doe.
Tom won trivia.
Woo!
I was trying to.
You demolished me. Goodness gracious. See,
Well, he got some of those double points at the end too, so that kind of helped it out.
that
But
was great.
trying
He
to.
was ahead before we started the double round by a good number.
Yeah.
There was a couple that were that I knew that you beat me on the punch on. And I was like, all right, I got to take this seriously. I was like, he knows more than he's leading on.
I knew most all of those answers. I just didn't get to the buttons. There was only a few that weren't there, but it's nice.
Yeah, last night I had some time, so I was just sitting down writing down. I was like,
That
I'll make a hard
That was
trivia.
a good run of trivia.
That was a good one. Yeah, it was great. Those were great questions.
I was trying to make them difficult, but not too easy. Or, no, not too difficult, not too easy.
No, I think that was a good medium road of
But,
trivia.
anyways.
All right, so Hayden has to play NHL 21, which is hilarious because Hayden hates sports.
Yes.
It's the most un-American thing.
He's going to play against you or possibly both of us.
Or both of us. And we will we'll Twitch it. It'll be on Twitch. You'll be able to watch it. We'll put out a reminder that, hey, if you want to listen and watch Hayden lose in sports and complain and be all pissy about it, you can. It'll be sometime this week. His only stipulation is he's not allowed to play as the New York Islanders because that's my favorite hockey team.
So, for the record, Edison's Frankenstein came out in 1910. So, that would make sense. Yeah.
When did Nosferatu come out? Was it like 1928 or 9? Or like
It was right there. I mean, it's pretty close.
a symphony of horror?
Nosferatu. I don't know exactly how to spell this, so hopefully.
You kind of just sounded out.
Internet is not loving me right now.
And Nate, would you be willing to do a punishment?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I did lose. I brought a punishment ready.
I told him to have one ready for
I don't know if
punish
you've
someone.
already seen this, but to keep in line with the horror of the month,
Uh-huh.
you have to watch Darkness Falls.
Oh, about the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I have not seen it lately. I've been skipping it. It's on HBO, I think.
Yeah.
And I literally, this is like
I saw it when it came
look,
out in 2003.
Look, it's a movie, like, I have not seen it in long enough to remember the plot, except for that I remember the twist being something about the Tooth Fairy.
Something to do with teeth.
But I watched, like, in August, I started a diet. So I was like, I have to eat all this space food, so I'm going to watch the Alien franchise. And then because it's horror, I just kept going. So I made my list for Halloween back then, and I must have watched 200 horror films. So, like, I should have won this. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I should have won this. But out of those 200 selections of what am I going to watch next, which included the 1990 version of Spaced Invaders, which is a horrible Jim Henson kind of like, that's a movie punishment. I skipped this movie, Darkness
Spaced,
Falls. I did not watch.
Spaced Invaders?
Yeah. Have you seen
Right.
Spaced Invaders?
Write that
Look, I showed my kids
I'm
this
gonna write
movie
that
the
down.
other
That's
night.
going to be for Hayden.
It's Jim Henson Puppets, Aliens. It's bad. It's bad, but it's good, but it's bad.
It's bad, but it's good. But
I put it on
just bad.
Facebook that I was watching this movie and showing my kids this movie. Roger Ebert's review of the movie is fantastically hilarious. He's like, it's appallingly awful, but kids seem to like it. But yeah, it's bad enough for definitely a punishment movie. But people, like when I posted it up about it, everybody who was in their 30s and 40s was like, oh, I remember that, and completely erased it from my memory.
That's what Darkness Falls
I don't
was.
think I've ever seen that one.
It's not good. Watch it.
Yeah. All right, well, I will do that. I'll do a review for Darkness Falls. I've skipped over this movie 200 deep.
This is the one with Ethan Hawke, isn't it?
Is he in this?
I don't think so.
It's not him?
Who's
Surely
in
not.
this?
I can't remember who was in
Let's
it.
look at the cast.
No, it's not Ethan Hawke.
Shaney Clay.
Yeah.
Look, in the early
no,
2000s, they were
this.
looking to make anything into a horror movie they could.
Yeah.
It was like remake. You know, the reboots kind of came later, but they were telling all kinds of crazy stories.
It was not a good movie.
All right. Well,
Darkness Falls.
on the next episode, y'all can be looking forward to Hayden's punishment of the NHL 21.
Anything
and
you want to plug,
Nate's?
Nate, before we?
Oh, man. Oh, yes. I would love to plug something. It's
Okay.
kind of Halloween. We'll stay on theme. So every October, as I've mentioned before, me and my daughters make a Halloween short.
Mm-hmm.
And so this year we did one that is called Listen to Me. It's in black and white. It is a spoof of like a Ed Wood black and white alien invasion.
Mm-hmm.
And made completely on iPhone apps and everything else. My daughter directed it. I get to do some acting in it, so it's pretty funny. And everybody kind of ad-libbed, but pretty good. Not bad. So it's on YouTube, as everything else is.
Okay.
Listen to me. It's on our channel. Is called the McGill channel for those kind of things. And we
Okay.
have
Like, comment, subscribe.
and you can see like the families film. So every year you see like at 6, at 7, at 8, at 9, and it's pretty good. It's not. I mean, it's not like if you have like small kids and you're like, oh, it's gonna be a movie made by kids. Small kids, it will scare them. So don't watch it. All of them will scare. Like from the time she was 6, I died horrifically from like ground worms that come up out of the ground and eat me, and I die. And she kills her little sister every single movie. Dinosaur foot from the sky. Tyrannosaurus Rex crushes her sister in the first movie. The second movie, she's a witch. The third movie, aliens invade, and of course, mom's dead. I'm dead. I play a psychiatrist who's trying to overprescribe drugs to my child in this movie.
I think you need to take your
funny.
kid to a psychiatrist.
It's funny. She may need one later. We'll see. She's gonna be like, "Why am I having dreams of like witches and aliens and?"
Axing people's heads.
And this alien in the movie is not like a sweet alien. It's like Jason Voorhees in it because it's me. I'm a 260-something pound guy in this movie. So, anyway, it's funny. Y'all
All
check
right.
it out.
Well, we can.
She loves watching the views. So
Like I say, if you want to, we can share it on Facebook so our Facebook
yeah.
people can see it.
wonderful.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yep. So, well, that's it for today.
Cool.
This was episode 70.
No, 80.
Oh, we're in 80s?
80 exactly.
Big 80, man.
Had to look.
Hey, it's almost as many.
Time
James
to
Bond.
pop my collar, put on my neon blazer, listen to a flock of seagulls. And that's it from me, Tom, as always, with
Mitch.
and our guest, not
Not
Hayden.
Hayden. That's
Good-
pod racing.
Goodbye.